Right, here we go. One very big improvement in our setup for aerial views would be ta-da-da. So just a quick one, that's the box. I've got the normal controller, not the screen controller, and the main drone. This part, as you guys already have seen a lot of time, but yeah, once I take off all the time, because we've got the drone.
One eternity later.
Let's see what comes in the box. When you open, it opens up like that, or straight away the drone. Let's just keep it aside for a moment. That's our controller without the screen. Right, so let's just unbox that first. Oh, it's quite heavy. I wasn't expecting that. Well, one thing to talk about the DJI is their make quality is quite good. It looks very rubbery, but looks very good. Let's just plug in the other one as well. By the way guys, I have already downloaded the DJI Fly app that you need to download. There are various cables here, if you guys can see. That will be required when we start flying. I will show you guys in detailed flight review. That's the controller. Let's just unbox the marvelous piece of engineering for our aerial videos. And I must say that's like roughly half the weight of the DJI controller. This is like, yeah, not more than, yeah, it's just half the weight. So this is the gimbal protection that they provide. You just need to take it off somehow. Yeah, there we go. And it says remove before use, quite a few things, so you just have to remove these things. And there is a lot of plastic around, which I will let it be there. And yeah, so you need to take all this stuff that comes underneath. So this looks good quality, honestly. And one of the batteries is inside the drone. I can see it says charge to activate the intelligent flight battery before using for the first time. So it is saying to charge the battery. Right. And how do I take it off? Right, I was trying to switch it on, but let's do something else. Let's just take the stuff off the propellers and see how I can open this. Nothing much, but let's see. Right, it opens up like this and like that. Oh, it's just a spring mechanism there, I can see. And these ones go on the bottom, like open up like that and like that. There we go. And now I can see how to take the battery off. There is a clip here, so if you press the clip, the battery should come out. That's how the battery looks like, 249 sub-gram. And yeah, I don't want to, that's things inside, so let's just plug it back in and see. Yeah, it goes with a nice clicking sound. I haven't got the SD card, but Drone Safe Store is going to send me an SD card. Yeah, that's the piece. Let's just start it up and see how it works. And if I keep it, yeah, it just sits like this, guys. And
For Android, it is not available on the official Google Play Store, so head on to DJI official website dji.com and download DJI Fly app. Supported versions are Android 7.0 or above, and for iPhone users, iOS 11 or above. If there are any app or firmware updates, please do as part of pre-flight checks. On left top, you have modes. C means Cine, and that's the slowest mode. N is normal. S is sports, but you lose obstacle avoidance. Right to it, you will find any logs on your flight data such as alerts, etc. Coming down to takeoff and landing button, where you can use them for takeoff and landing. Bottom left is map or compass view, and right to it is distance from the home point where the aircraft took off from. And you can change the home point mid-air, so it will update the location accordingly and the distances too. This helps enormously if you are on a move like me in the mountains. Upper right corner, first is battery details, the remote controller signal strength, sensors which will turn white once in flight and in good ambient lighting. Right to it is GPS satellite clock, and a good threshold for safe flight is 12 satellites or above. Right top is ellipses, has got all the settings for the app. Center right is the button for camera option, and buttons around it are change from horizontal to vertical shooting, which helps with shots or reels, which are very common these days. Below to that is auto or manual focus. This is playlist, album options, and bottom right is our last portion of the app screen, which is storage space available to us, resolution or frames per second, exposure, and auto or manual camera mode.